What's up guys, Brian Grant here of ContestChampion.com, here to bring you some more Alliance War coverage. This time my Alliance 4 Loki is going up against MTXBR. And I'm entering the fight here with Quake and Double Vision. My Gwenpool was a little bit busy at the time, so that's the reason for not bringing her in here. But not to worry, I've got two double immune power burning champions and a magic eater in that Quake, so ready to go. First fight up, I can see is science. Somebody has the the science detection going on, so expecting an electro here. Very common to see electro on this first node. The fact that it is a science champion, can't imagine it's being anyone else. Every once in a while you get the odd champion in there, but it's probably going to be an electro, and sure enough, it is electro. All right, so I enter here with with vision, of course, because this is a bleed node. And these electro fights, they're very rarely anything interesting going on. It's mostly just trying to avoid taking any kind of block damage, as there's some damage that you cannot avoid. Bait out the SP1. I usually try not to throw any of my specials just because I am running suicides, and the recoil damage is generally not worth it, except for when it comes to a kill shot like that. So yeah, pretty standard fight to see on that first node there. A little bit annoying that Electro still chews through so much life, but it's all right. It's very rare that node will actually get a kill, so I guess it's a fair trade-off. The fact that it's so easy, but you do lose a little bit of life. Anyway, next node up. This is the Outlast Optimist node with Plagued Mine, and that Plagued Mine, where it says attackers powers drain every 25 seconds. Keep an eye on that, as you're going to see that screw me up here a few times throughout this fight. Just taking a quick look to see if it's going to be a magic, and well, the 5-star magic is not awakened, so not going to be seeing that on defense. And hey, if that was on defense, I wouldn't even mind. So I go in with vision again, expecting to see maybe a Nightcrawler or something, and it turns out it's Mordo. And okay, all right, Mordo, not the most difficult person to fight here, sometimes at least. Generally just baiting out heavies and then baiting out special abilities. It could be, Mordo could be pretty annoying sometimes when he doesn't throw out his specials, but other than that, not too bad. Alright, watch my power meter here. I should have thrown my special. I thought I was going to have time. I thought I was going to have more time to, possibly get to like my SP3 or throw it right after this combo, but no, my power is gone. And now Mordo has a lot of power. Okay, but he throws a special, so we're back in business here. Doing alright. Doing fine. Alright, he's got that power gain going. Just kind of waiting here. Sometimes I like to, attack into his shield when he's doing that. Sometimes I just like to hold block and wait to bait out a heavy or a special. Really hoping he throws a special. Okay, he didn't throw a special. Now I'm in trouble. Now I'm good. No, power burn again. Power drain again. I was about to get my SP1. I would have been totally fine if I got that. But it got me once again. That Plagued Mine, man. Sometimes it really does mess me up. But Mordo's SP3, it's not the heaviest hitting. The most annoying part about it is that he gains that heal, and now I gotta chew through that damage again. So more room for mistakes to happen here. But luckily, the rest of this fight, it goes okay. He just blocks here, and of course he's so low that I can just kill him through the blocking. So all in all, there's a little bit of mistakes there. I definitely could have played it a bit better with the power burns and stuff like that, but not the worst fight. Not the worst fight. Got through without dying, and my vision only went in there with about half life after that first node anyway. So I will take it. I consider that a win. Alright, next node up is, of course, the unblockable SP2 node, and this one, of course, I have OG vision for, so it should not be a problem. This node should never be a problem, but sometimes it is a problem. And this one starts out not the smoothest, and I'm panicking, but I land a couple of shots in, and okay, I get my special off, and we're good to go from here. Throw off another special just to really control his power, and now the fight is in full control basically at this point. I mean, you could tell I was panicking at first because I only used a 4-hit combo instead of a 5-hit, and if I would have used a 5-hit combo, I could have got my SP2 went off on my first special instead of an SP1, and then I would not have had to use so many specials, and I actually lost quite a bit of life from from recoil this fight, and blocking attacks and stuff like that. So again, not the best fight, but man, I was just happy to get through without dying. Sometimes when the beginning of the fight doesn't go your way, it can quickly turn, and the unblockable SP2, it could really nail you. It could really nail you, and then suddenly you're without a vision, and you gotta somehow do this fight with a different champion, and then things get a whole lot tougher. So still pretty happy with that outcome. Okay, waiting for someone to clear my nodes for me, and then I'm gonna go into the next spot here. And this node is bleed, and of course, the 200% attack and health. Sometimes that can be a problem, especially if you see like a magic here. Or sometimes people put electro here, and with that 200% extra health, just chewing through that can really get you. And this time it does happen to be magic. And I would have loved to use Quake here, but of course, with that bleed node, I gotta use vision. And I'm really not the best at fighting magics with vision. You could see like that I got lucky there actually, because when you use the SP1, it actually gives the opponent some power beforehand. Oh, right there, that pissed me off. The fact that she parried my my special. I guess I mistimed my punches there. But what I was saying is when you use your SP1, it actually pushes them. It gives them some power before it burns. So yeah, they can trigger limbo off that. And that last little bit there, I knew I was going to go down. I just tried to do as much damage as possible before limbo took me out. And I actually wasn't too disappointed in that fight. I died. I definitely could have played better. But still, she doesn't have much life left. I should be able to finish this off. She's got under 7,000 life. And although this is a bleed node, I don't mind coming in here with Quake just to finish things up. It should go all right. At the time, I'm running 0 points in Coagulate, so the bleed is going to be pretty powerful. But oh, what the? I mess up. Okay, all right, keep it. No, I mess up again. What? At this point, I'm furious. I'm just trying to finish the fight, and luckily, I survive, and I don't give up another death. But I was so pissed at that point. Like twice, not once, but twice, I ran in there like a fool. I should have just not panicked. I should have just, played it cautiously, landed a parry, got my attacks in. I would have been completely fine. But instead, I try to rush in, and yeah, I get nailed twice like that. And I was just pissed because now I've got this last node left, and this last node is usually a magic. It's either magic or Hyperion. 99% of the time, it's one of those two champions. And I would have loved to take in a high health Quake to finish this fight, especially if it is magic. But turns out it's actually Hyperion. And for Hyperion, I actually rather bring in one of the visions here rather than Quake. But this first fight, I'm thinking, you know what? If I get lucky, if he throws his specials enough, I might actually be okay here. But he clips me pretty early on, and I die. So yeah, that thought quickly evaporated there. And I'm like, all right, now I'm at this point, both of my visions are dead. I still have Quake alive here, and although I much rather, just go into the fight with one of the visions, if I can save some consumables, then I'd prefer that, of course, right? If I can finish this up, and I'm debating on it. You could tell I'm hesitating here. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Should I heal up my Quake, or should I pop a revive and then heal up one of my visions here, OG visions specifically? And I decide, you know what, man, if I can bait out his specials, this won't be that bad. Let me just go in with Quake. I can probably save a revive if I do this. So I go ahead and just heal up Quake and enter the fight. And well, this doesn't go all that smooth. Doesn't go all that smooth at all. I don't get the initial parry or anything like that. It takes me a while. I'm already pushed back a little bit by the time I get some shots in. Need to bait out a special here. He's throwing heavies. I hate when he throws the heavies. Come on, dude, just use a special. Alright, he uses a special. Alright. I might be able to salvage this one. Alright, he throws another special. This is good. I'm backed up against the wall here, but, as long as he keeps throwing these specials, I might be okay. Come on, dude. Throw another special. No, he throws a heavy. come on, this time, please. No, he throws another heavy. All right, I just got to fight my way out of this somehow. And yeah, it's just not happening. I get totally annihilated there. So I regret my decision immediately. I should have just used the revive and went in there with OG vision from the start. But, you know, getting greedy, trying to save a revive here, it ends up costing me an extra potion in the long run. And the potions are what, you know, really cost me. The potions are far more expensive to me. Because these revives, at least I get the revives somewhat regularly from Summoner Advancement. The potions all come from the Glory Store. And if the Glory Store isn't giving me enough, then of course I have to dump units into them. So yeah, these do eventually end up costing me units. And I was hesitating there to go in with a 3,000 health pot or a 6,000 one. And I decided, you know what, alright, let's end the greed, let's just go in with a 6,000 one. And it turns out I would have been fine with a 3,000 one, as this fight goes very smoothly once I'm able to you know, control his power and everything like that. I take a tiny bit of damage from recoil, but other than that, you know, the fight is very smoothly, very smooth with OG vision. So yeah, that only kind of pissed me off even more, the fact that I could have been greedy this time and got away with it. But whatever, man. It's you know, not that big of a difference between the two potions. And a little a tiny bit of bonus kill action to make me happy here after those last two very frustrating fights. I get to take out this magic mini boss. Yippee. But yeah, that's gonna do it for my contribution to the war here. I'm fairly certain that we won this war, just looking at the percentages of exploration, but I honestly cannot remember this one. This was a few wars back, and I just can't remember. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we won this one. If we did not, then I apologize to MTXBR. Either way, it was a good war. Your defenders definitely got the better of me. Those last two defenders. So yeah, good war to you guys. Maybe we'll meet up again. But that's gonna do it for this one, guys. I will see you in the next video. Take care.